Okay, this is the part that I'm not sure is going to work because we haven't tried this yet. So here's the 4 Allen wrenches out of the Leatherman, or it's not a Leatherman, it's a Kershaw multi-tool. So we're going to attach this differently. Notice this is the normal bracket. Actually, it's probably not the way your chair came. I modified it a little bit. I'll show you how that's attached, but we're actually going to remove it and try something different. We'll flip the arm up and let's see. So I've actually got, I am sharing the mount holes for my little mouse pad thing to hold on the joystick. So there's just 2 screws that hold on the joystick. So I'm going to remove them. I find myself not using the mouse pad a lot. I'm a little absent-minded. I forget to put it down sometimes, and I'll go through a door, and it has snapped it off once already, and I've just super glued it, and it's probably stronger than it was before I super glued it, but just so I don't damage something other than the mouse pad, I'm going to remove it for now. Maybe you can figure out a way to refine the idea and make it a little better. Yeah, that's the mouse pad. But so now we've just got a normal arm. Let's see, so we'll pull this out. I used 2 of the bars that go into the that hold an armrest on. I just used 2 of those to attach the little bracket for that. I don't like it the way it is because this goes down too low for me. My leg hangs out the side. So when this is up the normal way, it's too low. I want it to be up higher, so it's about the same height as the bottom of the armrest. And I also wanted it to be removable because I end up having to move the chair a lot. There's a lot of times where I need to move the chair while I'm not in it. It's kind of nice to be able to pull the joystick off, and you can just hold it with one hand and move the joystick with your thumb. And it's possible to steer that way, and you're connected with an RNet cable that if the chair starts to get away from you, it just pulls it away and the chair stops. So that makes for kind of a nice emergency brake. And when I added the little dashboard thing, I don't know if you can see it, there's a CAN bus that goes to it too, and I can disconnect there. So there's a little female there which I can plug an extension cable into. So I've got this female and the female from the joystick, so just an extension cable with 2 males can be quite long and go between them and be a safe way to have the regular joystick quite a ways away. Of course, in order to do that, you have to separate the ICS switches from the joystick, because the ICS does not have a nice joint in the cable like the RNet cable does. You can add a joint if you need to, or you can just choose to mount the ICS to the chair and the remote away from it, because you don't generally need to use the chair adjust settings when you're away from the chair, when you're just trying to move it through a space. So you might notice this thing with the little red button on it. That came off a Quantum rehab chair. Actually, it was a thigh support, which I have since modified for other things. Let's see, I made a thing like this. So the thigh support normally goes down, well, by your thigh. Here, and it'll have a little pad on it. Well, I took the pad off and I took the bracket and mounted it to a little aluminum thing so I can have, you know, an extra surface to mount phones or radios or cameras, electronics, whatever. This thing is just sort of my own weirdness. You probably won't use something like that, but it is a really nice joint that you can attach and detach without tools. and it's fairly rigid, solid. So I thought I could take this and instead of that, put this in there. So I was looking at the joystick and I saw, let's see, where's it? This piece here is kind of an odd Permobil piece. Let's see.